Hello viewers, today I've got a video for you of some new 164 cars. These are by TrackStars, which are a series of cars that have been made by Authentic Collectables. They're sold at Repco stores, and it's a series of different cars from the Supercars series that races here in Australia and New Zealand, and it includes a pair of chase cars. There's a regular car with black wheels and one with gold wheels. This is a Brabham, and of course Brabham is named after Jack Brabham, the Australian Formula One driver who won the World Drivers' Championship 3 times and formed his own team, and he's the only Formula One driver in the history of the sport to have won in a car with his name on it. There's various other team cars, a mix of Ford Mustangs and Chevrolet Camaros, which race in the series. At a price of $29.99, or if you buy two, they're selling them at Repco at the moment as a double deal, I think. Oh, it's on my receipt anyway. And you get two for the price of $49, which is a saving of $11. So that's a pretty fair saving if there's two you like. I only selected 4. These were 4 I particularly liked. The first one I got is Thomas Randall's Tickford Racing Castrol Ford Mustang. Quite a nice looking car. As Authentic Collectables are in the high detailed 118 and 143 scale model business, these have very good tampos. I don't know. I guess they're tampos. This camera isn't focusing too well from what I can see. Yeah. There is a downside to these. They do have black windows, but with the scale of these models, it is a bit hard to take in the interior detail anyway, I guess. And that's their reasoning for going for black windows. They've also got plastic wheels. And I mean, if a child was to play with them, they roll quite well. I guess some parents and grandparents will buy their children what is a $29.99 model or a $24.50 model if they buy two. But this Thomas Randall car's quite nice. On the tyres, they do have Dunlop signage, which is quite good. So that's the Thomas Randall car. Next up, I'll do the Chas Mostert Optus Mobile 1, Walkinshaw Andretti United Ford Mustang. This is the season car. It's a bit of a shame they didn't make this the championship winning car. Yeah, it looks quite good. I mean, all the sponsorship decals are really well done. Absolutely spot on. So they've put a lot of work into getting that right. Yeah, this year, Chas's team, they've switched to a Toyota GR Supra. So his car looks similar as this one, but it is a GR Supra, so the shape's a bit different to the Mustang, which to me is a better looking race car. But the Toyota's good because it's a new race car, and it's good to have a brand new manufacturer in the Supercars series. The next one I will show is the Ford Mustang from Pentrite Racing or Grove Racing, and by the Grove family, this team. This is the car of Matt Payne and Garth Tander, and this is the winner of last year's Bathurst 1000 race, the winner of the Peter Brock Trophy. Yeah, it's similar to the other Pentrite car that's part of this range, but being the Bathurst winner of Payne and Tander, it's got some slightly different sponsorship decals because that's how it ran at Bathurst. It's got the Australian flag in the background, which is something they like to do for Bathurst to show they're an Australian company. They have the flag. And this one's celebrating the 100th anniversary of Pentrite as well. And it was a great Bathurst win. This one's got pink writing on the tyres for the Dunlops, which are a different compound of tyre that they were running at that time. Yeah, so this is a very nice looking car. The season car's quite nice as well. Now, the next one I got is the car of Brodie Kostecki. He races for the Shell V-Power racing team, also known as Dick Johnson Racing. This is the number 38 car. This season he runs Dick Johnson's famous number 17, which has been a number associated with Dick Johnson since 1968 or 69, so it's got a long history. Now, this is the car. Now, this sponsorship, they have modified it a bit over the years, but the red and white colours of Shell V-Power haven't changed dramatically in over 10 years. But it is different to the previous year's livery. Don't know about this year's. I haven't compared too much. It's similar to me. Yeah, this is the one I was going to get all along if I just bought one, because obviously I'm a big Dick Johnson racing fan, and they're the team I support most. So there's that. About 25 years ago or so, Bianchi made a series of 164 models. They were highly detailed, and I think they ranged in price back then at between, say, $13 to $19 or thereabouts. In today's money, that's probably between $30 and $40 perhaps with inflation. But these were highly detailed models. Clear glass, full interior, which with these Group C cars like this one included a passenger seat as well as back seat, carpet, because they had to retain that stuff, even though they're a pretty modified road car. And the tyres are rubber, and the mag wheels are really accurate as well. And this is the 1984 Bathurst version in the XC series. That's the XD, of course. This has got BBS alloy wheels. On the front, it had the BBS aero covers. Yeah, the underbody details there as well. So these were a very well detailed model. They do roll, so technically they can be played with. That's underneath the other one. I mean, it's like comparing apples to oranges with these. I think these days it's quite expensive to manufacture model cars in China where these are made. So that's what's pushed the black glass onto the models, as well as the plastic wheels and tyres of the TrackStars models. But for a fan of the Supercars racing series like I am, they're a good model to have. For a general collector, for those that like chase cars, well, you've got the Brabham cars, which you can get as either a regular chase, I guess, with black wheels, and the one with gold wheels, which is the Super Chase. Another car that's hard to find is the car of James Courtney, which is the Snowy River racing car. It's made in fairly limited numbers, and when I was looking through the box at Repco the other day, it wasn't available. But there's one of your Camaros, which is the tradie sponsored one from Team 18, David Reynolds' car. There's the Bendix sponsored car. Which was Nick Percat's car. There's the Pizza Hut car of Macaulay Jones. The Red Bull Racing Camaro of Brock Feeney. And there's the Red Bull Ampel Racing car of it's the launch car, so it's Brock Feeney and Will Brown's car on the side of this one, so it's got both names, I think. And there's the other Pentrite car. Right, drawing to a conclusion of the video. As always, wish you good health, and thank you very much for viewing the video. Goodbye.